Hi, my name is Robin B.
I'm Kay.
And we're coming from the chatter. And today we're going to discuss, first of all, we're going to say happy Black History Month. But I personally think Black history should be celebrated every day. So
That's it.
that's just my opinion. But
Yep.
because you learn something every day about Black history, and Black history is the history, a lot of the history of this country.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on from that, we're going to go into freedom and knowing your rights, because this new How Many Stops Act is getting a lot of controversy, which I'm glad it was overturned, because they don't need to just be stopping people and realizing that 97% of the stops were of people of color.
Mm-hmm.
97% of the stops. And I think that's ridiculous,
Mm-hmm.
and we go into also saying, the mayor's talking about, oh, well, they need to do more work than they need to do paperwork. Well, they need to do paperwork to explain themselves. But what happened to the cameras that they're supposed to be wearing? What
That's it.
they can turn off and on as they please.
Yeah. I mean, with the cameras, they're supposed to be on 24/7. It shouldn't be, I can turn it off for this, that, and the other. You can edit afterwards, but
Exactly.
we need a record of what actually went down. And if there's more than one police officer on the scene, you should have several angles of the same thing that's happening at the same time. I would take it a step further. I would say the camera feed not only has to go back to the patrol car and back to headquarters, but it has to go up into the cloud so that you have a record of something that is original, it's the feed. It hasn't been tainted with,
Right.
because a
Because
lot of times when they release it, it's like, oh, we had to omit this or black that out or do whatever, but we need to know what really happened without the editing that they usually give to us. And they have some sort of law, right? The Freedom of Information Act and the
Yeah, the
freedom.
Freedom of Information law is, you can request a copy of that video. But I suggest too, but like you said, they could turn it off and on. And a lot of times they have it off. But so if you happen to be stopped, you have the right to say, turn the camera on. I need the
Yeah.
camera on. And then you could request a copy of that
Of
of that
mm-hmm.
footage. And that's the Freedom of Information law, where you get, now they might take you through a little bit of runaround. Of course, you got 30 to 15 days or something like that to request it. And if you don't get it then you have to subpoena it,
Yeah, get it again.
this.
Yeah, put another request
Yeah,
through
because
and
they're
all
gonna
the
do
rest of
anything
that.
they can to not just be forthcoming with you. But I think I think it's really bad with this Stop Act also as well, because to me, I mean, we're gonna be talking further into a lot of this stuff, but to me, I mean, I feel that when they pull somebody up and give a description, 5'10", wearing a hoodie,
That's a lot of people right
yeah,
there.
no particular color of the person,
Mm-hmm.
black or Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Which it can
Mm-hmm.
be black
Mm-hmm.
or Hispanic, all depends on what the color of that person is. And
Mm-hmm.
they just stop anybody and throw you up against the wall or throw you on the floor, do whatever they want to do. And your reward for that is when they correct it, or if they correct it, I mean, because you're losing time to go down to jail if they want to take you down to jail, or at that particular time say, oh, everything's cool, you could go.
Yeah.
And your reward for that is, well, we didn't take you to jail and we're doing our job. But
Yeah.
they just interrupted your whole life. You could have just been walking to the store to get a soda.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
horrible. I think it's
Yeah.
horrible. So
It
I'm
really.
glad that but there's steps that they can take further. Like you said, keep that camera on. That
Yeah.
camera is supposed to be on
Yeah.
24/7, but they have the leisure to put it on, take it off. If they have a partner, you know, that partner should have their camera on as well. If you have to go to
Yeah.
the
They.
bathroom, whatever you're doing, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
They really need to. And sometimes they try and get around with the patrol cars. They'll raise the hood up because
yes.
and the hood will block the camera from recording stuff. There are all kinds of tricks and things, but there has to be accountability, especially stopping people, just because you fit the profile of what
And
we
just
just said.
because sometimes,
Yeah,
just because.
yeah, where you going, this, that, and the other. What does that have to do with anything? You
Yeah, but
know,
they
but
supposed
it's and I gotta say it's certain officers. It's not all of them, but those certain ones, the other ones need to control those certain ones. You know what I'm saying?
because they
It's
all getting a bad name.
yeah, Yeah, but
all getting a bad name.
that's my opinion only.
My opinion too, and you know how my opinion can be. My opinion only, exactly. My opinion only. So we just wanted to put that little dip dab. We'll be doing stuff during the month of February for, just to give you some information. All our information is not written in stone. You have to use your own judgment for everything, but we're gonna try to give you some updates because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, so thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Our opinions only, and thank you for joining the channel. Bye-bye.
Bye.